What's up everyone, welcome back to Bangkok. I'm in this hotel room here and I want to share with you today my trading setup when I'm traveling in hotel room. Here is the Marriott and so I'll just turn this on and show you what it looks like. Alright, so first check out the view of this hotel. This is probably an hotel that you've known before if you come to Bangkok, before the pandemic of course, before all this stuff happened. It's the Marriott in Queens. So my room here is not so high, but I have a decent view. Now they're renovating a lot here when no tourists are here. They have a pool over there, which I've enjoyed a bit. And so it's pretty cool hotel. Now I want to show you here my setup. So this is what it looks like. So I went a bit heavy this time on my training setup because the fact that I want to really get some work done. I want to be able to really, like do some work. So you'll see I have a couple of things here that I don't have usually. And this is the first time that I actually connect my tablet here to the TV. And so that makes a really big screen for trading to look at the setup properly. On this, I find it a bit hard to do everything, so I think the TV makes it much nicer to do more things. Now, all the power here is into this small thing here. So the, I don't know how you call this, connector or whatever, that you connect to your tablet. It's USB-C, of course. I have a cheap one from Green that I ordered online. You can find this pretty much anywhere. I know Bell can do it, Anchor do it, whatever you want to prefer. It's all fun. Now, I this time brought a keyboard because it's easier to type on and I want to be able to write some things, and a mouse as well. This mouse is really awesome. I ordered it like about, I don't know, 5 days ago or something, and it's really good. I'll leave the link below for you guys to check it out. It's a Logitech mouse, I think MX Master 3, something of the sort. You can have a look. And of course, all these things will be linked in the description below. I'll put a PDF for you with all the resources, all the things that I'm using and that you can use as well. These headphones too are really magical. These are the Sony WX and WH. They are noise cancelling, which is really nice when you want to do some work, especially like when you're traveling in airports, in hotels, anywhere. It's really cool. And so that's it. I have basically a simple cable, HDMI cable going from this adapter all the way to the TV. I had to buy it this time. I didn't bring it when I was traveling this time, so I had to go to the store, buy one which is pretty cheap. It costs like $10 or something. So that's the setup, man. It works super well. Of course, as you can see in the morning, I use my mouse, control my chart over here. That's pretty cool. So really nice to have a setup that's like dedicated for trading. This also have a microphone, which you probably don't need, but that is the overall principle here. Now this tablet, I've talked about it many times before on my channel here. It's a Samsung Tab S7 Plus. It's the bigger size and it's really awesome. I pretty much threw my PC that is over here. You'll see my PC is there. I don't use it that much now. This is a PC that I still have. I use it for some things that really require PC, but 95% of the time I'm tablet only, and that's been pretty nice. I really like this thing. And the cool thing is that they have a sort of desktop-like environment with what they call Samsung DeX. So on the tablet here is the normal interface. So you got the button at the bottom here that are what you see on any phone, any tablet. But if you look at the TV over here, you can get a pretty decent environment like a desktop where you can resize your windows, you can open different windows and all that stuff. So that's really nice. I really like it. You can do a lot of things with trading, especially. It's much better with this, and even like anything you do online, it's better with this anyway. So I use this tablet only for small things, but I always use it in this mode, which you can have also directly on the tablet when I want to do some like serious work and things that require some like desktop environment. So that's how things work. If you have any question about this setup, just let me know. I'll be happy to help and happy to give you some insights on what I use and what works for me. Now, like I said, I'm switching to pretty much tablet only now. My laptop is only when I have to do some really like hardcore live stream or anything that I couldn't do on a tablet. But overall, it's been good. And the cool thing is, the important thing I feel is if you're gonna do this thing of trading and traveling, and if you're gonna be able to do this thing and travel with your equipment like this, you better have something that's small and something that's compact. See, I have like a small keyboard, I have like a small, well, the mouse is pretty big, but I have this small tablet. I also have a holder which I didn't talk about. Here's what it looks like. So it's U-bow. Doesn't matter which one, but this one is cool because at the back you can extend it many positions. There's like 2 levels, so you can like extend the bottom, then the top. That's pretty cool. This tablet also uses a pen, but the pen on TradingView doesn't work really well. I would not recommend that. I use it for taking notes sometimes, for drawing, but not for the charts. And so here I'm using the pen to draw. You'll see that if I draw here, it's alright, but it's not the best thing. If you want to do your trend lines, it's a bit hard I think they kind of improve it a little bit. It's not that bad, but I wouldn't use this for a lot. I prefer to use the mouse and the keyboard for me, but you do whatever you want, of course. And yeah, it's actually not too bad. They improve it. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I hope this video makes sense to you. I hope you like it. And it's been like pretty impromptu and not really planned out much. And I'm using my cell phone to film, which is a bit hard and strange, but hope that makes sense to you and hope you like it. Leave me your thoughts below as always. Let me know your questions about the setup, about anything you are looking for to add to your setup. And I'll be sharing a PDF below with all the resource link and all the things that I'm using and that you can use as well if you want. That would be super appreciated if you can go through that and use the same thing. And I think it'll make a big difference for you as well to be using these things for trading. Now, this is something that I've worked on a lot. I've improved this quite a bit over time, and it's just works for me now. So hope you like it, and I'll talk to you pretty soon in the next video. Ciao.